Hello everyone and welcome back. So yes, as we now know from last week, the narrator is the super ego. Don't know why I've said it like that. He is the bad guy of this entire thing and all he wants to do is end it. Now, hopefully, crossing my fingers, last week my went off right at the end. Hopefully that won't happen again. No promises. Very well could happen. It's me. But I've not pressed anything else. This is where we left it off. So, we'll click on Master Plan again.
So you're gonna destroy the city just because you're upset Max isn't more highbrow?
Sam. They say that idle hands are the devil's playthings, but there is something far, far worse. An idle mind is the devil's playhouse. A stage for the most vapid, horrible, and destructive stories to be made real.
Deep. And curiously insulting.
Yeah.
Didn't think I'd be able to work the title in, did you?
Dude, you've worked in the titles a few times. The opening cutscene had the Devil's Playhouse in.
So you were the one using those psychic powers against me.
An unavoidable, but entertaining necessity, I'm afraid. We couldn't have you wandering around Max's mind until the buildup of psychic energy had reached a tipping point, now could we?
Maybe?
It was a rhetorical question.
It sounds like you're just rationalizing away every evil decision you make just to convince yourself it's right.
Yeah, superego. That's pretty much what I do.
You're lying!
Oh, very well. I suppose you've forced me to come clean. Sam, I am actually an agent of a much higher power, appearing only to you and Max to guide you in times of crisis. I believe you mortals would refer to me as an angel.
Wait, really?
Of course not. That would be stupid.
Yeah,
I am the
that's
manifestation of the superego of a psychic rabbit detective mutated into a gigantic beast by a toy box filled with powerful toys from another dimension. Sometimes the simplest answer is the correct one.
Unfortunately, I have to agree with Superego. The angel thing's so not believable.
Okay, here's how it's gonna go down. I'm gonna turn off the power. Sybil and Norrington are gonna cut out that tumor, and then you're gonna help us get Max back to normal.
Sam, I couldn't, even if I wanted to. Max's power has reached critical levels, and it's only a matter of time until his brain catches fire and explodes, taking most of the eastern United States with it.
Then we'll use his psychic powers.
But how? The toys were all destroyed. All that is left is Max's memories of them. Most of which were destroyed by a sudden jolt of electricity. Oh dear, did you do that? How ironic.
You said most of the powers were destroyed?
Well, there's the astral projector for all the good that will do you.
That'll do me a lot of good, thank you.
Looks like a scrapbook. Precious memories. Aw, that's awful cute. Giant Max is even more empty-headed than the regular version.
Astral projection requires there to be a suitable host body on the other end. You can only project into a version of yourself.
Like my great-grandfather?
Exactly. Or
One of the me clones. But all of the clones were quarantined to the reservations on Staten Island.
oh, there are still a few strays here and there.
That didn't work. There must not be any clones of me there.
Okay.
There's no replacement Sam there to project into.
Okay. Back to the door.
Hang on. I knew I came in here for a reason.
We can't call it the narrator, it's Superego. Okay.
I'm not done with you yet.
I'll try not to let Max's mind wander.
We can't control Max now. Everybody's waiting for me outside. It's that astral projection toy we found in our basement.
No, please. You mustn't use Max's psychic powers. It will only speed up our destruction.
Just try and stop me. After you explain to me how it works.
Max in his current form is a bit more simple than he used to be. The projector will only take slides now.
This must be that medulla oblongata everybody's been talking about. That ought to do it. Now Sybil and Norrington can get started on that brain surgery.
Okay.
Good build. Imaginary mahogany.
So what were the toys inside of its head?
Great job, Sam! Just a few quick slices, and then we can get both of these mothers out of Max's brain.
Wait!
Now what's the problem?
It appears that Max's tumor has become infected with dark matter.
But you can make it better, right? I need Max to wobble by my side as we crash land into the mysteries of the universe and chortle merrily at reality's deepest secrets.
No earthly tools can remove dark matter. Believe me, I've tried.
Destroy dark matter. I know! That toy robot I found.
But I thought you guys said that all those psychic toys were destroyed.
Destroyed? Nonsense! I can still sense the blasted thing. Somewhere in the city.
Someone must have retrieved the toy from the Statue of Liberty and reassembled it.
And I think I know exactly who. Our old favorite psychic toy collector, Harry Molman.
You mean General Skunkape, right?
Oh yeah, Skunkade. He probably has the robot, doesn't he? I should go find him. To get the robot. Skunkade. Yeah. Let's go out on the town and make some new memories for your short-term memory book, Max.
I've clicked something and he's now walking there. What have I clicked? He's been shot in the butt.
Remember this block, Max? It's where we got our first citation for excessive property damage. From way up here, all these buildings start to look the same. You crack me up, Max.
Okay. So boss will attack them.
You remember Mama Bosco's lab, don't you, Max?
Where's Bosco's lab?
I don't think there's anything worth remembering about this building. Nope, not even that.
What's this? It's impossible to try and find our building, where we first found the future vision, since that was the first toy we found. already looked at it.
From way up here, all these... You correct? Think, Max. Remember back when we were trapped on board Skunk Ape's spaceship?
Okay, that's brilliant.
Keep me updated, Sam. Are you gonna...
Wait, going home.
I'm done here. I want to go...
Go back to the wall. I know we somehow need to get a Sam clone. So we're missing 2 locations.
It's that astral projection. I'd better hope a clone ended up on Skunk Ape's ship somehow. Here goes nothing.
Oh, one did. Thank heavens. Ah, that's how one ended up.
Where am I? Oh, nuts. General Skunk Ape must have taken a few of the doppelgangers, Samuel Acra, as souvenirs. No sign of anybody at the controls. He must be in the little space gorilla's room. Now's my chance. Looks like I'm gonna need the help of those not-me's to get out of here.
Yeah, I'm more curious about the thing above his head.
My third eye is feeling a little itchy and watery. I wonder if I should switch to a different, fresher clone body.
As long as it takes me to the one with the keys, I don't care.
Blah. Nothing like looking at copies of your...
Attention! Recreation period has ended. Do not approach the gyroscopic stabilization controls except in the event of an emergency.
So dog tag keys and a toothbrush.
Nope, this keyring is pretty much useless.
Okay. Let's go to the one on the other side. This is originally where me and Max was kept in the first.
Funny, I didn't notice this
First
fuse
aid
box when Max and I were stuck in here before. The exposed delicate electrical wiring of Skunk Ape's spaceship. I'm not going to reach in with my hands. This may not be my real body, but getting electrocuted still hurts.
Oh! Sorry guys, I didn't think this would happen. Give me a second, I'm ever so sorry guys, I will turn off my phone in the future. Hello, sorry about that. That was Hellriff. Hellriff says hi to everybody. And we do apologise. I didn't think my phone would go off. Alright. Where's this one? This should take me to the one that's going to overheat.
Faded colors, fraying edges. I remember when quality meant something in a spaceship. What? It was like that when I got here, honest.
Okay, but now I've got wires.
These wires are running from the other cages. I wonder what they do.
Right one.
Nothing yet.
I wonder if we go to this clone. Should be the clone in the corner. And use the hamster wheel.
Attention, recreation period has ended. Do not approach the gyroscopic stabilization controls except in the event of an emergency.
That really do nothing.
Nope, this keyring is pretty... No, if I lost these, they'd make me have to get my shots again. Well, that looks clean enough for now. Maybe later when my OCD starts acting up again.
Can't check it.
That seems a little more intimate than I'm comfortable with.
Yeah. What can I do? Walk over to this one.
These puzzles are making me thirsty.
Error. Failure in stabilization controls. Clone HW021S. Commence backup stabilization immediately.
Uh-oh, sounds like that's my cue.
So we need to be at the other side to run on the hamster wheel. Then do we need to jump into the middle one and pull on the wires?
Emergency stabilization in effect.
Yell! I hope this is worth it. Ha-ha! I've escaped your little jail, skunk ape, with nothing more than my wits and some gold lame shorts. Now just hand over that... robot? Skunk ape? Where'd everybody go?
I want to transfer to this one.
No, that was a terrible idea. I'd better stay here.
What I said, wasn't it? Okay, there are only two options, so I can't get the keys. So what's the point of the keys? Upstairs. No, I don't want to use it. I want to go upstairs.
What are you doing here? The clones aren't allowed out of their cages.
Someone look.
You don't look like our pal, the alien. Wait a second. I recognize that brain.
Clones aren't supposed to talk. Wait a second. I recognize that clone.
You're Samunmak.
You're Max. No, wait, Sam. Which one is the dog again?
What is what's left of you doing here?
If you must know, I'm controlling this ship with my mind until I can find a replacement body. And then I will once again rule the Earth, as is my divine right.
Oh, God.
Now, I've been meaning to ask you, what's your problem with the mole men anyway?
Ugh, disgusting, pitiful creatures. All of them.
They weren't so pitiful that they couldn't overthrow you twice.
Nonsense. They caught me off guard is all, and I hadn't stretched first. And the sun god roll was in my eyes.
So somebody found a use for your brain after all.
Don't be jealous, dog. Someone will find a use for your brain someday. Burn.
So, did Skunk Ape leave a forwarding address or any contact information?
Ha! Outwitted again, dog! Skunkape knew you'd be searching for him, and that's why he refused to tell me.
Clever. All this time I thought you were just his brain slave, when you're practically his second in command.
Of course! And to keep up the disguise, that's why he keeps refusing to clean out my tank!
No, he's just trying to kill you.
So when you first found the Devil's Toy Box and became feral, the Mole Man overthrew you.
That doesn't mean anything.
And then when you got the ultimate power again to change reality itself, they managed to overthrow you again.
Just you wait. Once I have taken my throne again, I will imprison all of those filthy mole men. And then wipe them out of existence.
I'm looking for a toy robot. About yay big, goes by the name of Troy, gives its destruction to everyone.
And why on earth should I help you?
Because you're a brain in a jar and I know how to boil things?
Very well. It's nowhere on this starship, I promise you.
Meaning Skunk Ape has it.
Now that I think about mole men, I know lots of mole men. There's Harry Moleman, Shavul, who was a mole man, his nephew Doug the Mole Man, Warren Burroughs, Prime Minister of the Mole People, Patton Oswalt.
Stop that! Stop that immediately!
So Skunk Ape hooked your...
I wasn't left here!
So that
General Skunkape turned command over to me to continue the assault on the giant Max creature. And to be frank, it is a role I relish, considering my beef with him after his insolence.
Now serving 1 beef frank on a roll with relish.
Belay that order.
So if I say spaceship, we lose control. Talk about mole men. It
Mole
opens
man.
that room.
Cut it out!
Mole man, mole man, mole man.
For the last time, stop it!
Rabbit season.
I said stop! Wait, weren't you supposed to say mole men? Damn it.
General Skunkape, is it time?
Grandpa Stinky.
What? Oh yes, Earth Dog. I am indeed the elderly stinky human.
How did you get trapped in the mole processing room? Did Skunk Ape take you prisoner?
No. Everything is fine. I thought this door led to the waste processing chamber.
Did you notice that Skunk Ape was holding a toy robot that can destroy stuff from the Dark Dimension?
I've got no idea what you're talking about. I've never even heard of the Catonic Destroyer. Yeah, except that would be a good name for it. Probably. If it existed. Or if I knew what it was. What was the question again?
Are you all right, Grandpa Stinky? You seem different.
I assure you, I am quite well. And I am in fact your associate, Grandpa Stinky.
Well, okay then.
Thank you for asking, though.
Wait a second. Grandpa Stinky would never be that polite.
You might as well admit it, you know. The freelance police are powerless to stop us anyway.
Very well. Enough with the charade. I am actually the mighty Grey Pipe, mightiest of General Skunkape's warriors.
You must have really made Skunk Ape angry for him to lock you in the mole room.
Nonsense. I am the linchpin in his plan for galactic domination. He secured me in the mole sweating room for the good of the Skunkape Empire.
Speaking of sweat, you really should secure yourself in the showers for the good of everyone else.
There was a mix-up with the heat controls.
Fess up, pal. Where's that anti-dark matter toy robot hidden?
Don't make me laugh, Earthling. After General Skunkape so painstakingly reassembled the pieces of the Destroyer robot, he'd never be foolish enough to let it out of his sight.
Why don't you reveal the entire plan to the enemy, Grapipe?
Oh, right. Let's start over again.
All right, Mac. Where's Skunk Ape now?
Yeah, there's nothing you could possibly do to make me talk, naked Earth Dog.
Well, I hate to have to do this, but it's for Max's sake. And I'm dressed for it anyway. Prepare yourself for my hypnotic dance of the 3rd degree.
All right, I'll talk. Just make it stop. He's at a warehouse in the southeast end of the featureless warehouse district.
I wonder if that has anything to do with Mama Bosco's cloning chamber.
It's the Hotep Not Clone-Related Industries Building. 2348 Doppel Street at Gang Avenue. 212-555-2314.
Okay, I got it. Don't go anywhere. I may have more questions for you later.
You'd better hurry. Your time's running out.
I'm gonna rock the ship.
Why haven't you given up yet?
I wouldn't be so cocky. Don't you know what happens to the gifted brains that Skunk Ape uses to control his ship?
You question the power of the great Samun Mac? I will bide my time with General Skunkape for as long as it serves my purposes. And when the time is right, I will strike like a cobra. Or at least the brain of a cobra.
And how are you planning to take over exactly? You don't have any weapons.
Weapons? The mighty Samun Mac has no need for weapons.
Mighty Thsanks MattP.
If the robot isn't on this spaceship, that means Skunk Ape took it with him.
Oh, clever. No wonder you're a detective.
I've got to find that toy. I've got to find that toy.
Toy sensors activated.
Stop that at once! I'm trying to concentrate.
Toy sensors deactivated.
And spaceship?
It sounds like you're not quite in control of the spaceship yet, pal.
I can control this vessel with just the smallest thought. Even while speaking to you, I am targeting your partner for a full assault with my... what's the word?
Doors.
Now cut that out.
This is fun.
Keep up with the flying, Samun Mac. I hate to think what'd happen if this spaceship suddenly lost power.
I'm not listening to you.
I think that's
Keep up the good work, Samun Mac.
I will cut off all...
That's a little vicious thing, isn't it? Okay.
Maybe some clone stragglers are still hanging around Mama Bosco's lab.
Yes. Okay, but where around Mama Bosco's lab?
What a stroke of luck. There is a clone hanging around the lab. And the poor guy's injured. This must be one of the clones Max was gnawing on last week. It's just as well, since there's not much for me to do around here anyway.
See if we can find Mama Bosco.
Mama Bosco, can you...
Not now, clone. I'm busy here.
Hey, President Super Bowl. It's me, Sam.
Oh, great. I'm so racked with guilt, but now I'm hearing things.
You're not hearing things. I'm astrally projecting into a clone body after talking to Max's superego inside his brain.
Keep it together, Superball. Sam will be able to save the day. He always does.
So, can we go down?
I can't squeeze through there with this cone on, and there's no way to get it off.
Where's the chicken?
You'd think with this many screens, there'd be one that could tell me where that toy robot is.
Let's see if we can go outside. No, we cannot. Okay.
Not much point in coming here in retrospect. Should I head back?
Yes, we need to head back.
There's no replacement Sam there to project into. There's no replacement, Sam.
Okay. So 2 slides we're missing.
Now where did that Grandpa Stinky minion say the clone chamber was hidden?
Remember cloning!
A little off the top, Max. Concentrate, Max. Remember all the wacky hijinks we had in that cloning chamber.
Hey.
Sam, my biosensors are detected.
Yes, Bosco, we want to start.
I need some...
Okay, if he needs me time.
I think it's time Skunk Ape discussed this toy robot business. Faced a reasonable facsimile of my face.
And these were Stinky. Go, Stinky, sorry. Go, Stinky. Okay.
Yes, yes! I'm so glad to see you're getting along with my unstoppable army of minions, Flint Paper. Play all you want. We'll make more.
Keep laughing, Simeon. Having a sunny personality will make the time go by faster in Sing Sing.
What?
It's a prison.
Ah, no Earth prison can hold me. With my unstoppable army, my newly reformed queen at my side, and the power trapped in this ancient toy robot, our plan cannot fail.
You just forgot one thing. The self-destruct sequence.
This cloning chamber doesn't have a self-destruct sequence.
Maybe not, but he does.
Unstable antimatter device detected. Initiating containment protocols.
You can override the bomb. Yes, my queen?
I'm doing it, darling.
Yow! Now come on! Who would put an invisible laser grid here?
That stinky dame and her cockroach accomplice set that up to keep anybody from stumbling onto their magic show.
Looks like some kind of fog machine?
Good eye, Sam. Near as I can make out, Sal turned that on to cover up Stinky's little disappearing act.
But only on can kind of see lasers. Okay.
Good thing I've been practicing my yoga during this whole crisis. Hiya, Flint.
Hey, Sam. Didn't recognize you without the suit. This is some crazy case, huh?
Yeah, about this antimatter bomb.
Oh, don't sweat it, pal. Once I finish off these hairy mugs, I'll round up those 2 saps and put a damper on that firecracker. Easy as portfolio diversification.
Does not help.
If only I had more time, I could make it so these minions had cool handlebar mustaches and a natural talent with a sousaphone.
So we're doing that. Besides.
It's an old video projector.
It was set up inside the diner, Sam. Turn it on at the right time. Cover it up with enough fog, and you could make it look like anything had just appeared out of thin air.
Hey, I recognize that. That's the cake of the damned. The evil recipe that Grandpa Stinky magically turned into Girl Stinky.
Or so that poor sap Grandpa Stinky was supposed to think.
I'll just call this Exhibit A. Jinkies! It's a closed-circuit TV camera hooked up to that projector.
Right again, Sam. All she had to do was get Sal to hold up a photo at just the right time, and it was easy to make Grandpa Stinky think his magic spell had worked.
It's a big hunk of rock.
Left over from all the secret tunnels those lovebirds were having the mole people dig to pull off their scheme. She'd do anything to get rid of all that granite. I heard she was even selling it in sandwiches.
It's a big hunk of rock.
Left over.
Yay, left over from blah 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 blah. Any more smoke machines around?
The fog's made it possible for me to squeeze through those lasers. Not to mention soothing my dry, irritated sinuses. The fog's made it possible, not to mention soothing my... The fog's made it possible, not to mention...
I'm going to do that time.
I kind of feel bad for the clones now, having to carry so much inventory in these tight... Good thing I've been practicing my yoga during...
Yep. Flip back to me, please.
I think this body might have needed a few more minutes in the clone tank. I'm still feeling a little doughy. Nah, I'd better keep this in case I forget what the devil's toy box. Sim salabim. What? The devil's toy box? How can this be?
The devil's toy box? They said the toy box had been destroyed.
Yeah, well, they say a lot of things.
A talking clone? Oh, now I see. You have come to make things difficult for me again. Yes, Sam?
Stinky.
You might as well give up, Skunk Ape. Once Stinky's done with you, you'll be tossed out like yesterday's bacon fat.
Nonsense. She has been madly in love with me from the moment she saw me. Animal magnetism like this. You can't just turn it off, you know?
How do you think I feel?
Okay, toy robot.
Hand over that toy robot, and I'll think about turning the toy box over to you.
You're hardly in a position to make demands, Sam. Why should I turn over this toy instead of simply taking what I want?
Because if you don't, I'll blow up the toy box once and for all.
Yeah, you wouldn't dare. The explosion would destroy you along with half this city.
I'd destroy half of any city to save my best pal. Besides, I'm using a loaner body.
You're serious?
I'm just crazy enough to do it.
No, here! Take the robot. Just keep that bomb away from the toy box.
There! Antimatter bomb disabled. Containment protocols cancelled.
What is he doing?
Now I better get this robot into Max's brain before Skunk Ape realizes he's been flamboozled.
This way was to...
You got everything under control here, Flint?
Ah, this is as easy as picking lice from a hobo's.
Did you hear that? Again with the hobos. What's his problem?
Don't kill that one, Flint.
No problem, Sam.
Sam Roden, Skunk Ape is not going to be happy with you.
Sam to rescue team. Sam to rescue team. Robot acquired. Eat me. Over.
Roger that.
Okay guys, this is where I'm going to call it for now. So, yes. We now have the Destroyer robot toy. And I am so confused. So guys, like I said, I'm leaving it here for now. As usual, if you'd like to leave a like and comment below just to tell me I'm doing good. That's all I ever ask, and I will see you all next time. Bye!